Firstly, good afternoon to everyone present here. I would like to thank the press media, our brothers and sisters, for coming and covering this on a very short notice. Today in our midst we have Mr. Sandeep Naik, who is the member of Youth Congress. We have Saqib Sheikh, who is the state social media coordinator with us. Yash Kochlekar, who is the state general secretary for Youth Congress. Mahesh Sudhar, our state working president, and me, Mr. Ronaldo Rosario, the North Goa district president. Today I'm going to talk about how things have changed in a couple of years. 63 years of liberation, 77 years of independence. I would like to ask everybody one question. Are we really independent? Are we really free? We call this current generation the generation Alpha. We talk about development, we talk about technology, but we still stuck on fighting religious wars. Today itself in the media there was another post regarding some religious wars again happening. There are derogatory statements passed against religion every day. We still stuck with the highest rate of unemployment. We still stuck with our women not being safe. We have progressed in building roads, but are these roads really safe? तुम्ही आता रस्ते पहिले असले ओल्डे हायवे झाल्या. Talk about the highway from Bambolim towards Panjim only, or the highway from Old Goa till Panjim. Half of the street lights are not working. We don't know when there will be cattle on the road. We don't know when another youth of us will die. We don't know whether there will be again another mishaps happening. Recently one of आमच्या पत्रकार भावान एक बातमी हाडलेली की पणजे जी कॅमेराज लायल्या इतके लाखाचो कॅमेराज त्यांनी स्पेंड केला स्मार्ट सिटी. That cameras are dangling. It's such a shame. They promised us अच्छे दिन, but what do we get instead? आम्ही पहिला असलेले recently job scam झालो असं. Cash for job झालो असं. They have promised us अच्छे दिन, but the result is all in front of you. They promised us make in India. But what are we getting? Wait in India. Every year, 12 million of people enter the workforce of India. But is the Indian economy even allowing 50% of jobs? Are they even giving 50% of jobs for those who are entering into the workforces of India? This is my question to all the youngsters today. The unemployment is on an all-time high in the past 45 years. 8% in October 2023, and the urban unemployment has reached a staggering 16%. Here numbers are to me, these are official figures, but you get into ground reality and actually see the level of unemployment. तुमका कळटले जेन्ना आमी campaigning when we were roaming for campaigning for the MP elections, आमका फकत एकूच मागणी केलेली की आमच्या भुरग्याक कामाक लाय. Why is the government hiding this? Is my question to the government at the moment. Without taking much more time, I would now hand over to our state working president Shri Mahesh Sudhar to enlighten the press media more about this grieving issue.
Namaskar and Salyan Yokar. Today it's very sad that we have gathered and we have reached a point wherein the youth are desperate to get jobs. And Congress has, that's the reason why, launched a platform called Young India Ke Bol, wherein we are going to talk about and throw light on this major issue of unemployment. In the year 2014, when the BJP government were trying to come in power, they had promised 2 crore jobs every year. So we are 10 years down the line. So the government should have at least provided 20 crore jobs. But we cannot see even 2% or 1% of it happening in India and in Goa. When the government has actually spoken last about unemployment or providing jobs to the youth? I can't remember, and it's neither anybody in the country, because the BJP government is busy rewriting history, renaming cities. Now, if at all we change the name of unemployment and rewrite the name, maybe their focus will shift to provide employment to the youth. The BJP government is not bothered about providing employment to the youth because they are busy in the employment of their friend in need. Like if you are an Adani, then you will get everything. You will get the port, you will get the airport, you will get the transportation of coal. But if you are an ordinary man, all you will get is a rejection from a LinkedIn profile when you apply for a job. The government in Goa spoke about employment only when they were exposed on the cash on jobs. When they were stripped and they were exposed on the corruption happening. That's the time they woke up. 10 years down the line, overnight they came up with 285 jobs opening in government because they were exposed. So this government will act only when they are exposed. And that's the reason why we are failing in getting employment opportunities. Another reason why unemployment is also at a big high, it is not only the failure in the policy of this government, but it is a consequence of the BJP's crony capitalism. You speak about demonetization, you speak about GST, you speak about privatization. Everything has just killed small businessmen, MSMEs, and those who are actually surviving on small scale businesses. The youth are completely devastated. You speak to any parent today in Goa or in India, their future, their worry will be only the future of their kids. And it is more just an economic crisis. This is more like a social economic stress because every youth, when they don't find job, they try to find solace or peace in something that will make them feel good temporarily, and that's the reason why they get into alcohol, they get into substances that abuse themselves, abuse their body, abuse their health, they get into drugs, and the BJP is all enjoying this at the cost of the life of the youth. So it's time that we come forward and ask this BJP government some strong questions like when are you going to provide this 2 crore jobs to the youth? And shouting slogans and insulting Ambedkar, rewriting the constitution, stop all these gimmicks and try focusing on which is more productive, which will help the youth. We want India to be a Vishwa Guru. How will this happen if most of our youth are unemployed? And that's the reason why we urge every youth across India, across Goa, to come forward, speak up against this unemployment that's happening, this injustice, any grievances they have, come out, speak up, voice out. It's your time. And Congress will always stand by you as a big support system, will work for you tirelessly and will try and bring the Achhe Din, real Achhe Din of providing Rozgar to every unemployed youth. So I will just come on how can you register and how can you be part of this program. So you will have to download the With IYC app and you will have to follow the steps mentioned there. You will have to register on that link, which we will be showing or letting the ones know once we get the names, and we will try and get them registered on this app. But the only way to register for this particular program is you have to download the With IYC app and follow the instructions on the app. Yep. So we'll launch this program now, and I want the media to please cover this photo. Thank you. Any questions?
What happens once they register? What is the step?
So there will be a competition. There will be a competition, right, for this particular the program. They'll come together and then they will be we'll shortlist maybe 5 to 10 people, and then they'll be taken to Delhi and then be all India level competition. And from there we will be getting spokespersons at national level, at the local level, and they'll be part of the media team, social media team.
So at present, the job scam is going in Goa.
Yes.
This. So as a youth Congress,
Yes.
what step you have taken to help the youth? Because the most of the youth are suffering because of this job scam.
Truly.
So did you take any steps to
See,
work
we
on
have
this?
raised our voices, we have come on the streets, we have met a lot of youth, and we have told them that whenever there's any a situation arises wherein the officials or any agent is asking for money, instead of going to them, please come to us, let us know, bring it to our knowledge, and we can help you out without paying anything. But we have raised this voice time and again. I think on 2 occasions maybe you have seen us on the street fighting to give them justice. And I think we are trying our best that the youth will not be exploited.
Job scam, it's not recent. The job scam has been prevailing for a couple of years. आणि लास्ट इयर आम्ही असोच एक मुद्दो तुमच्यासाठीच फुडें हाडलेलो IT डिपार्टमेंटचो स्कॅम where the youths were asked for 1 lakh. It's a shame. Apprenticeship घालपाक 1 लाख रुपया त्यांनी मागलेली आणि we made sure that accused person was suspended and जालो. And as a youth congress member, we are not only fighting every month, not only every week, every day we are making sure that the youth of Goa is secure.